everybody! W here. All right, we're going to shoot these 410 fireforming loads. We've got some cases here. These are 303 Brit that have already been fired once, so they're pretty straight, but we're trying to blow them out a little farther. Then we've got some straight 303, never been fired. They're still 303 cases. Then we've got some 9.3 by 74R cases. And then we got a couple over here that have just been fired one time, just opened up a little bit. So we got, these have been fired twice. These have never been fired, never been fired. These have been fired once. Hopefully we get some good results here. These are all made up on the last video you watched. So we'll see how they go. I'm gonna fire them off in this bolt action Savage 3-inch chamber 410. And that's it. So I'm just gonna put you in speedy mode because we're not doing any accuracy. We're just going bang, bang, bang. So 50 cases. Here we go. Set you up over here and let you watch the boringness. Stand by. I'm gonna fire a few off here in the single shot 410 H&R. I'll give you a change of angle. There is some stuff that comes out. It's just all that tissue paper. So I'll set you up there on the floor in front of me and just watch it go out. Stand by. All right, I saved the last 4 of them here to do in front of you because these are the 9.3 by 74 Rs. And I didn't do any in the bolt action yet, so this will be the first one. But surprisingly, there's a little bit of recoil. But they come right out and they're forming beautifully. They're almost perfect, one shot, which is really nice. We'll look at them here in a second, but the 303s that were not sized at all, or had not been fired at all, so they were still the 303 shape, blew out somewhat. The ones that were already blown out somewhat didn't really change at all. So I'm going to have to probably load those. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. But these 9.3s are forming up really nice. So you saw a little bit of resistance coming out. You know, we're forming the case, so we're blowing it out. We're purposely filling the chamber. And you want to do it with enough powder to fully form the case. So you may get some resistance. With that, with the single shot, I had to use the rod a couple times to pop it out. So I'm alone here on the range. I'm making a little bit of litter, but it's all tissue paper. So it's literally tissues. So the first rain, it's going to be gone. And here we go. There's the last one. And let me get you off the tripod and we'll have a closer look at this piece of brass. Get you zoomed right in there. Here's the case I just fired. This is the 9.3 by 74R. Hopefully it's focused. Let me get these glasses off so I can see. Yeah. So there you go. 9.3 by 74R. And you can see it formed up really good. A little bit of a bulge right here. So we got a little bit of a wasp waist right here. But that will form out with the first regular charge. So this down here is all full size. So we'll load this up again with a birdshot charge, and that will have enough oomph to fully form out the rest of this case the next time we fire it. So let's go over and look at some of these 303s. You can see lumpy. It's full diameter right there, and it's kind of maybe full diameter, most of this here, and then here it's a big dip. That's the way it is. You can see it there really good. That's normal. That's what you're going to find, and it will open up. Now here's some that were fired a couple times already, and look, it's still got a shoulder. And this was annealed. Same exact charge as everything else. The difference is the kind of brass. Now this is Herder's brass. It may be crap. For all I know, it's steel that's washed copper. I really don't know. So let's try this out at home. We'll get a magnet on it and see. I didn't even think of that until just this second. It could be, you know, that is a thing now. So I don't know. This one here, this is a Herder's as well. Yep, it's a Herder's as well. And this one here blew out a little bit. This one here's, this looks more like a 3855 case, to tell you the truth. Except it's, you know, bigger, but it looks like a tapered case. It didn't really expand. Here's some of the more of the, these are the PPUs, 303 British. These were not sized, nothing changed. I just annealed the front of them, and it opened up nicely. I didn't anneal way back. I did about half the case, so that's probably about where the annealing stopped. But we've got that little wasp waste in there. But it's no worry. It'll load up. We'll get it formed out. The next time we fire it, we'll be with birdshot, and it'll open right up and be fine. So there we go. You know, these 9.3 by 74 Rs went perfect. Again, you know, in the last video, I didn't tell you my charge. I'm still not going to tell you, just because, you know, YouTube doesn't want me doing a lot of these things, but they don't know anything about the charges. But, you know, just, you could do it with about any fast burning pistol powder. This was red dot, green dot, unique, Herco. 2400 is okay. It's not as good. H110, not as good. You're better off with the real fast stuff. Bullseye, red dot. You know, those are really fast pistol powders, shotgun powders, and they work good for this. So there we go. Looks like I lost one case, and I think it's in my bag. Just when I was ramming them out, it probably went in my bag. So there we go. Close this out. Worked pretty good. You can do this. We'll get these loaded back at home, and we'll do some more. God bless everybody. CW out.